Hey y'all, it's Chris from Southern Hunt and Fish, Scent Blocker, Buckhorn Outdoors, and Thirdhand Archery Products. I want to show you guys something really great. I saw on Facebook the other day where a guy said that he may be one of my teammates on the Nexus Outdoors, which is the Scent Lock and Scent Blocker parent company. But anyway, the guy said that he had lost a 150-inch deer because his bow was laying on the ground underneath his stand. He hadn't toted it up with his bow rope. Well, I want to show you guys how I solved that problem. I use a Thirdhand Archery universal bow holder. That's it right there. And it is just amazing. But how you see the bow right there on my stand, that's exactly how I climb with it. Matter of fact, I was just 30 feet up this tree. This safety line is 30 feet long and it's a foot off the ground. And I haven't taken the bow out of the bow holder yet, but that's how I climb up the tree. That's how I climb down the tree. I don't have to fool with any bow ropes. I don't have to. My bow is right there if a deer does come in. When I am going to use, once I get up in the tree and I'm going to use the bow, I'll show you how it rests in the stand. Let me lower the stand a little bit. Boy, these buckhorn higher level climbers are just amazing. You guys see that thing? The stand just lowers like that. Really amazing. But anyway, this is how once I get up in the climber to the proper height that I'm going to hunt from, I take that bow and I switch it around, and that's how it sits. And my hand is usually resting right here, so you can see how little movement there is associated with getting my bow off of the bow holder and shooting a deer, which is a lot better. Hopefully y'all could see that. I'll try to show you again, but that's a lot better having it here where my hand is normally resting right about here than doing a motion like this. That's a lot of movement. A lot of guys screw those bow holders into the tree above their heads, and this is a whole lot of movement versus just having it naturally rest 2 or 3 inches away from your hand. But you can find the universal, might as well show you this too while we're here. I've also got a footrest on this climber, and this is it right here. This footrest is great product. It's also from Thirdhand Archery, and when I'm not using it, I just wrap it around this top rail here, when I'm climbing. So that's usually how it stays, and that's how I pack it in and out of the woods. If I shoot a deer, I can take that thing off and use it as a deer drag also. But you can find these products. Actually, one more, I forgot. Take a look at this. These are the tree stand treads, and I think the package comes with more of them than just 3. I've only got 3 of them on this stand. I use 3 per stand, but these tree stand treads are amazing. And what it is, and the first time I ever saw these things is I saw them on, I grew up riding and surfing, and the first time I ever saw these traction devices was on surfboards. A company named Astrodeck was making them way back in the early 80s, and what it did was it eliminated the need to use wax on your surfboard, because wax could, you can get sand in your wax or whatever, but it provides great traction on surfboards, and it provides great traction on your climbing stand too. But in addition to providing fantastic traction on your climber, it also provides a layer of insulation, so your feet don't get as cold. And I'm talking about in a real and practical sense. It provides insulation from the cold. It might be 30 degrees, but your stand, any metal thing, you know how cold that is, and when it's 30 degrees out. But that doesn't translate, it doesn't permeate through your boots, because you have this layer of insulation, which is the tree stand tread. Further, it makes your stand quieter. If you drop something on your stand, which I've done before, it muffles the sound quite a bit. These are incredible tree stand treads. They also, if you go to an office, you'll see, or somebody maybe that stands behind a counter all day, a lot of time they'll have something called a comfort mat. And what that does is it alleviates stress on your back, and that kind of thing that you may not even notice for an hour or two, but at the end of the day, when you have a sore back or sore knees or something like that, it's probably because you weren't standing on a comfort mat. And these tree stand treads act like a comfort mat. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this long-winded video. You can find Thirdhand Archery on Facebook. You can find them on the web. It's www.thirdhandarchery.com, and they've got a lot of incredible products there. Thank you so much for watching this, and God bless. Bye-bye.